And it's Barcelona with the ball. Pass to Huertas. Here's Navarro. A three ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And a wide open look for Jordan. They get it back. On defense, the Bulls. It's a three-point game. And stolen by Jordan. To the middle. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Abrines. Banked in off the glass. Abrines has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain.
Dishes it to Pippen. To the middle. Feeds to Harper. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. Harper's got 5 now. Chicago on defense. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Down low. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Outside Rodman. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Barcelona goes the other way with it. To the paint. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
They grab their own miss. From deep. The shot misses. Here's Huertas. He's guarded by Harper.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Harper's got 7.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Here's Tomic. Passes it to Navarro from downtown. There's the pass to Tomic. Shoots over Harper. That one a little long. Chicago trailing here. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Yeah, and he really could have fouled that one up trying for the big slam there, though. Just a nice, solid finish for the layup.
Here's the screen. Pass to Abrines. Pass to Navarro. Clark down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Pass to Kukoc. Inside. It's stolen. The pass to Huertas. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now Kukoc. Pass to Wennington. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. And then Thomas with the dunk.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And here they come. Jackson kicks to Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. Jackson passes to Satoransky. Shoots the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
Kukoc. The long distance three is buried. Kukoc has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Satoransky, defended by Kerr. Satoransky gets the bucket.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Bulls trail by 3. And here's Kerr from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
To the paint with a floater, and it's good on the way in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
From deep, Jordan finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here is Kerr. On the wing, Kukoc. Jordan dishes to Kerr. Launches a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Kerr's got 6.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Barcelona trails by 4. Tomic passes to Abrinas. Ripped away. In transition, here come the Bulls. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. It's stolen by Rodman.
And that's a great play on defense there. Force him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
He dishes it to Pippen. Off target from three-point range. Barcelona trails by 6. Abrinas, Rodman covering. Here's Huertas. He has 5. Here's Tomic. Offensive rebound. And here's the break. Here's Harper. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Passes it to Tomic. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Bulls moving the ball around. Outside, Rodman puts up a three. No luck. Barcelona goes the other way with it. Here's Huertas. There's a good screen. To the inside, Tomic score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the pass to Busher. Right side, Rodman. Wing shot on the way. Another one falls for Chicago.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Barcelona trails by 6. Huertas passes to Erickson. Pass to Abrinas. Down low. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Pippen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Huertas. Rodman covering. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Huertas. To the middle, and there's the 3-second violation.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Barca making a switch here. Right wing. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Kukoc has got 5 points so far.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Timeout called, Barca.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. If what he talked about is a true indication, the pick and roll is going to be their go-to play from now on. He sees that as being their best option offensively. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Wennington. To the paint. Jordan kicks to Rodman, and out of bounds as Barca gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Barcelona making a switch here. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Barcelona shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Kerr. 6 points for him. Kukoc dishes to Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Lampe. Wennington passes to Rodman. Kicks to Kerr. Wennington. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Nakbar, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. For Barca, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Rodman kicks to Kukoc. Great D that time from Thomas. Barca trails by 8. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. That drops.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
The feed to Kerr. He kicks it to Kukoc. Fires from deep. And the Bulls with another miss.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. On up the court.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And so that's the end of the first half. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. The Bulls leading by 8. Outside Pippen from deep three-point range. The shot no good. Here's Huertas. Drills the elbow jumper. He has 7.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And here we go. Jordan with the rebound. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
And that's where the struggles have been, in the half court, Kevin. They just have not been able to execute.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
To the inside. Here's Navarro. Shot is off. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Pippen. The layup missed. Barcelona trails by 8. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
The Bulls leading by 6. Outside, Rodman. Longley passes to Harper. There's the lob to the hoop.
The second half has it gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. And Pippen slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now the pass to Huertas. Here's Tomic. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of space. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Huertas.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Navarro. Takes the 3. Here's Tomic. Got a hand on it.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it, that makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Tomic has got 8.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Rodman passes to Longley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Three-pointer. Harper's shot's good. He's got 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
To the middle. Here's Tomic. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Chicago making some changes. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. And here's Kerr for three. And the shot is good. Kerr's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Wennington, he's checked in for Luke Longley. It's Jackson with the drive. Can't connect from short range. Chicago leading by 10. Here's Pippen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Inside, cuts off the pass. Pass to Satoransky. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Longley's checked in for Wennington. To the paint. From 10 feet out. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Jackson. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Kukoc kicks to Kerr. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Satoransky. The rebound by Kerr. The Bulls leading by 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock. Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Satoransky, the pass to Lampe. Oh, yes, the turnaround. He's got 7.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Well, through 3 quarters of play. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Barcelona trails by 11. Passes it to Navarro. Right wing. And there's the pass to Huertas. Here's Abrines. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Kerr from the arc. Barca grabs the miss. Abrines has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Rodman with the rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Pass to Abrinas. Here's Wirtz, covered by Longley. Here's Tomic. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Bulls leading by 14. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Kukoc for three. The shot is off. Here's Wirtz. High arcing shot. Navarro, the pass to Tomic. Here's Navarro. Takes the three. Rodman grabs the miss.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And here's Kerr from the arc. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Steve Kerr with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Bulls on D. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Wirtz. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
He hits the second from the line. Barca trails by 16. He feeds it to Thomas. The pass to Wirtz. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. That's good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
The Bulls leading by 14. Outside, Rodman. Longley passes to Kukoc. Three-pointer. Harper, no good. Here's Navarro. He's guarded by Harper. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Pass to Abrinas. There's the three. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Rodman. No good from outside. Barca trails by 14. Here's Navarro. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Kerr, the pass to Longley. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right,
Yeah,
Kevin?
that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
Pass to Abrinas. Fires the three. And he gets the bucket. Abrinas has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Longley can't get it to go.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Poked away. And they're on the break. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
They're losing by 13. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Some changes for Chicago. Pippen's checked in for Kukoc, and it's Jordan in for Steve Kerr. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Navarro, the pass to Tomic. Off target from the baseline. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
Pippen kicks to Rodman. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coast.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Here's Huertas. Connects from three-point range.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Remains Chicago ball.
.105 left to play in the final quarter. From deep, Jordan.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Chicago.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
Down low, here's Longley.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Jordan. Barca grabs the miss.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there, but he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And Barcelona, another three. Harper the pass to Longley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we leave you with